Hello, hello, hello. How's all my chalkers doing tonight? Man, it has been a busy day. Did y'all see the pictures of me and all the lovely ladies that done the welcome signs, and we had a home sign today? That was a fun day, and those all came out really cute. So kudos to all the ladies that done the wonderful, beautiful signs. Hello, Miss Emily. Hello, Miss Sandy. It's jamming time. Y'all got your beverage ready to jam? Ready to play with some cows and some chickens and a pig? That's in our forecast today. So let's see, what's our share word going to be today? Let's do our share word as hashtag cow. Hashtag cow is our share word. So share this out. Hashtag cow. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but Wednesday night we done 13 shares. Or, well, I guess we've done 13 shares between now and Wednesday. So we're already ready for a drawing. So I challenge you. If we get 10 shares tonight, between today and tomorrow, I'll do 2 giveaways. That's your challenge. We done 13, so let's do 10 more tonight, and we'll do 2 drawings tomorrow. How does that sound? Hashtag cow is our word of the day. So, I am Becky. I'm your independent designer for Chalk Couture. Those that have never heard anything about us, we are a high-end home decor business. We are direct sales. We specialize with reusable silkscreen transfers, chalk paste, ink, and tons of surfaces. We just had a catalog that just got released on the 2nd of January, and we are going to be playing with one of those transfers. So what we're going to start with first is this is an older project. Oh, looky, it's upside down. Let's turn it right side up. So what's really cool about Chalk Couture is this is using chalk paste. Goes on wet, dries hard. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. Y'all see that? It's still there. Still there. It comes off when you're ready to take it off, normally. You know, don't put it outside in the weather because it is chalk. It is water-based, and it will come off with water. But if you keep it inside, you put it on the wall, you put it on the shelf, it's going to last until you're ready to take it off. But you know what? I need this frame, so we're going to take it off. So like I said, see? Not coming off. Let's take my little buffing. See? Still not coming off. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a little water on here. And my handy dandy little mister. I do not own any of the rights to the music. Okay, just telling y'all. But we're going to jam with it anyway. So I put some water on here. This is just a disinfectant wipe is all this is. You don't want any of your wipes to have bleach in it. So if you're using the disinfectant wipes, do not use any with bleach. But you know what? You could use a bath rag just as easily. You're just needing something wet to take this off. So you see how it's coming off? And I should have got it started. This is kind of a big project. It's going to take a little bit of elbow to get this boy off. I don't want to burn up our time doing this. Hey, Miss Vicky. Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey, Miss Sandy. Our share word is hashtag cow. Cow, moo moo is our word of the day. I have a challenge for you guys. We need at least 10 shares. That's, of course, 1 per person. 10 shares tonight, since we've already got our 10 that we need for our drawing. And we'll do 2 giveaways tomorrow if you get 10 shares today. Of course, we're giving away product, as always. A finished good. Sorry, I didn't turn off my my little dingy notification over here. Hello, Melanie. We are playing in chalk. I have to start off with cleaning my chalkboard so I have a surface to use. We're going to put our cow and pig and rooster on this frame. This is a Grayson frame. It is a 12.5 by 18.5 frame. This chalkboard you can purchase in my online store. I believe it's still available. They are upgrading to a different frame, but I believe it's still available. If not, I have some. They're $29.99. We do have a 9 by 12, so it's a little smaller. You can get one of those for $19.99. The 9 by 12 comes in white or black frame. This particular size only comes in a white frame. So word for thought. Next time I'm going to take one of these projects off of a big chalkboard, I'm going to get half of it done before I'm live. But I like for you guys to see how it stays on really good until you're ready to change your decor out. You know, what got me attracted to Chalk Couture is the idea that I can do a project, and when I'm tired of it and I want to change my decor, or if it's the holidays and I'm ready to change one holiday into the other holiday, now, instead of storing projects, you just erase it and then put the next holiday up. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, so I've kind of gotten the project off. Kind of, sort of. Let's use our drying mat here to help us out. Okay, there we go. Of course, I'm not ready for it right now. So one nice thing about Chalk Couture is you can use it pretty much on anything. Anything. This shirt I'm wearing, I made this with a transfer. Granted, I couldn't use chalk paste because chalk paste is water-based. It comes off with water. I had to use ink on this so you can wash it. Because you know you would really stink if you didn't ever wash your shirts, right? So our first project we're going to do is we're going to take these cute little houses I got from the Dollar Tree. See? Oh, look. I had Thankful on that one. Now this is just paper on the back of this. I was hoping it would come off, but it didn't because it was paper. So I kind of messed that one up, so we have to improvise for him because I took Thankful off of him. So I've got all these little things, and this one already has something on it. So we're just going to update it. I took some scrapbook paper, so this is just out of a scrapbook, and I cut it down so it fits into my little house. So it'll fit into my little house when I'm ready. And we're going to chalk on it. And what I thought would be really cute in these little houses if it said home. So each one of them is going to have a letter. And then we're going to put it in here and then we're going to glue it together. And it'll be super cute. So here's my little, I've already cut them out, so we kind of speed that up a little bit. Now this is paper, so we're going to have to chalk, or we're going to have to fuzz really good so that we don't tear this paper, because it is paper. And we're going to use this transfer, which is called No Place Like Home. There's No Place Like Home, or you could do Home Sweet Home. So a lot of people do the Home Sweet Home, or there's No Place Like Home. So you can kind of mix it up however you want to for this. Now this is a size C transfer. It's a 12 by 18 transfer. It's $24.99. So you can find that in my online store, which I have posted up top. And here's one that's already cut apart that we're going to use, the home. What do I do with my fuzzing mat? Ah, there it is. I buried it. So this is our fuzzing cloth, because this is our silk screen transfers. These are reusable. Let me get it close so you can see. See, that's fabric. So the paste or the ink goes through that silk screen to your surface, and that's what makes a professional product by the time you're done. So when you're done, it looks like a pro, guys. It really does. I had 3 girls here today, and we done a vertical sign, the welcome signs, and I had one girl, Noelle done a home sign. 2 of them has never, ever tried Chocatora. One of them had never watched a video or live. Nothing. Could you tell from those pictures? Nope, sure couldn't. They looked like they were seasoned professionals. Now what I'm doing is what's called fuzzing. So I'm just picking up some lint to make my sticker not quite as sticky. I don't want it overly sticky because I'm putting it on paper, guys. What happens when you put a sticker on paper? You tear the sticker, right? So I've kind of fuzzed the H and the O. So I'm just going to put my H here in the center of my sticker. So I've just pressed it down. And then I think we're going to do white on this. So this is my white chalk paste. Water-based. It goes on wet, dries hard. And we're going to use the squeegee. It's kind of like when you're washing your car windows. All of this should be nice and good because we used it today. So just a little bit. Let's see if you can see me here. It is paper, so I'm not going to be able to hold it up. I'm just going to press that paste through my silk screen transfer onto my little piece of paper here. Okay, now I'm going to peel it off very carefully because it is paper. Okay, there's my H. Grab me another one of my little houses that I cut out. Now that's just scrapbook paper out of one of those little books you can get from Walmart. Let me put this beside each other so I can kind of figure out placement-wise. I want my letters to be around the same place. Okay, I'm dipping into my white again. Onto my scrapbook paper. So like I was telling you, you can chalk anything, guys. I mean, we're chalking paper here. Today, we chalked wood panels. Obviously, you can chalk chalkboards because we just erased one. You can chalk mirrors. Picture frames. Some people chalk furniture, walls, appliances. Somebody put 12 Days of Christmas on their wall, and then when Christmas over, they took it off because they used chalk. They have done the 12 Days of Christmas on their refrigerators and then erased it. Now, if you ever do a project and you use chalk and you really fall in love with it and you want it permanent, and you're like, oh no, I used chalk, but I want it forever and ever and ever. No issues. You put some clear polyurethane on it, some type of sealer on it. You made it permanent. That's what we did today with the vertical signs. Because, you know, we had welcome and home. And some of those are going to go outside by the front door. And we used chalk. So when we got done, we just sprayed them down with a clear sealant. And that's how that worked. Now once I'm done with this home, it goes into my water bath, and then I'm going to wash it, put it back on my little backer paper, and then I'll get to reuse it, because these are reusable. I can use them anywhere from 8 to 12 times. I've had some that's lasted even longer than that, but that's what the company recommends, so 8 to 12 is what I got to tell you. So you don't need a lot. A little goes a long ways. Now what I'm doing is when I'm done, I'm just going back over this and pulling that excess off, and it goes back into my jar. Because I'm thrifty. I like to save my pennies. And as you notice, I don't have a tablecloth on my table. I did during my class, but I took it off. Because it's chalk. It'll come up with some water. So no big deal. And if you make a mistake, hey, it's chalk. Now this paper, not so much. But you just erase it and redo it. If I make a boo-boo, I'll just cut me out another piece of scrapbook paper and I'll redo it that way. So see, it's all fixable. It's all fixable. Okay, this is going to go over here in my water bath so I can wash it and reuse it. Okay, don't forget, if I have any new people coming on, we're still playing our share game. Our word of the day is #cow. This would be a cute workshop. You like this? So let me put my lid on my white really quick here. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm just going to glue these in here, and I'm just going to use just a glue stick, nothing fancy. It probably would stay without it, considering I was having a time trying to get them out when I was testing it. I think for my next workshop, I'm going to have to get a location confirmed. It should be in 2 weeks, hopefully. It'll either be 2 weeks from today or 2 weeks from Thursday, one of those. Of course, I do have the workshop at Cosba Coffee Shop. Oops, that one's not in straight. So Thursday, I'll be at Cosba Coffee Shop. We'll be doing a book stack. I do still have some seats open for that one, so you can find more information in my event tab. This one I think I could have trimmed a little better. Okay, so there's the O. Maybe I'll try it out before I glue. Okay, that one fits good. Hey, Miss Jackie. I haven't answered you because I'm live. There's our M. And then our E. Okay, there's our E. He almost looked crooked. Hopefully he looks straight to you guys. Does he look crooked? Well, it is what it is. So now let's put him together. This guy still needs some glue in the corner. Okay, I got my little handy dandy glue gun out. Just gonna run us some glue here down the sides. I gotta find my big glue gun. I don't know where that thing went. It is MIA. Glue gun just is not getting hot enough. Just don't get it. Stay. Stay. Okay, this is what we got. And you can see my glue hanging off of it. There we go. So we used cute little frames that came from the Dollar Tree. Now granted, if you hadn't already chalked something in the back of it, you could have just chalked in there versus me having to cut me out some scrapbook paper to fix the back of it. And now we have home. So isn't that a little cute? I mean, you could put anything in there. You could put your last name, you know, you could put love. So there we go. Cute. Voila. Okay, let me unplug that glue gun because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, let's move on to the grand finale, shall we? Y'all want to see what we're playing with? My favorite out of the book. Look, look, look. We have a cow and a pig and a chicken. I was thinking he was a rooster, but he's not a rooster. He's a chicken. We got fresh milk, eggs, bacon, the farm from, and veggies at the bottom. Ooh, look at there. Anybody that knows me, I am all into this stuff. Okay, so we have cut lines on here. So I don't know if you can see that, like right here, these are cut lines, so I'm going to have to cut them apart. We use our fancy new Chalk Couture scissors that we got at ChalkCon. So if you are new to Chalk Couture and you've never seen any of these videos before, you don't know who I am, put a 1 in the comment. I'd love to welcome you. If you've done Chalk Couture before, or at least watched a video before, give me a 2 in the comment. If you're not currently in my VIP page, I do have a VIP page that has all my specials and everything listed. And I am getting ready to start Christmas in July specials. So you definitely want to be in the VIP page. So put, if you'd like to be in that group, put VIP local or VIP online. So VIP local if you're local to my area within driving distance of workshops. If you're not driving distance for workshops, put VIP online, and that's where I do all my online stuff. So put that in the comments, and I'll send you the link. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to be playing with here, and just cutting out what I think we're going to use. So I'm always looking for hostesses. So if this is something that you think would be really fun with your girlfriends and you want to do like a girl function, you know, have some mimosas or some wine, we can do a chalk and wine party. Put hostess in the comments and I'll send you my hostess program. And of course, I'm always looking for people to join on my incredible team. This is something that looks like you'd be interested in doing. Put business in the comments and I'll send you our business opportunity information because we are a direct sales company. Okay, I've got everything I think we're going to need for our farm goodness here. Let's get our chalkboard back up. So this is a Grayson chalkboard. This is a 12.5 by 18.5 is the size. I do have a little bit of residual here. Hit at it one more time. So our share word of the day is #cow. We always play a share game. So my challenge is to have 10 shares tonight. If I have 10 shares tonight, well, it doesn't matter. We're still playing our share game tomorrow. Come back tomorrow at 7 o'clock and we will do a drawing for a finished product. Something we finished either today or Wednesday. And whoever does sharing gets to be entered into that drawing. Yes, Miss Sandy, I can't wait to get you on board, girl. So I'm using the other side to this fuzzing cloth. So this is one of our fuzzing cloths that we do have online as well in the online store. It's terry cloth on one side that you do your fuzzing on. And then the other side is a microfiber side, which is really good for drying. So when you're cleaning your transfers, then you can clean them and put them on that side. So we're going to start off with our cow. Cow's going to go down here at the bottom. We're going to make a little stacking farm, shall I say. Now I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do the pig. Because I don't really have a peach open. So if I don't have to open a peach, of course that's optimal for me. So I have cherry blossom So this is cherry blossom. I mean, pinks are kind of pink too, right? So I've got cherry blossom I can use. Or I've got this guava. So this is guava. It's like a peachy color, I think. Just don't know if it's enough. Probably is. So what do you think? Guava? Or cherry blossom? Or should I just bite the bullet and open this up to peach? This is dreamsicle. Vote for me. What do you think? Cherry blossom? Guava? Or open up dreamsicle? Cast your vote while I'm working on the cow. How's the music? Is it too loud? Should I do some lip singing? Because I'm not doing no real singing. Y'all be like all gone if I try to do that. Okay, I've got one cherry and one guava so far. So I'm just fuzzing. Now this is going on a chalkboard, so I'm only going to fuzz about 3 times. What's the no for, Melanie? What's your no one? Oh, it's not too loud? Okay, I get it. I asked you a question and then I'm like, huh? It's called short-term memory. I'm trying to get my cow's feet sitting on the frame. Or close to the frame at least. That might be as close as I'm going to get. Now this is a pretty big silk screen area, the actual cow part. So I've got to make sure I don't have any bubbles in that silk screen part because bubbles are only good for champagne and bubble bath, not for my transfer. Because it creates like bubbles and it'll bleed and your image won't be as crisp and clear as you're going to want it. So I'm going to take a little squeegee here and I'm going to help it kind of smooth out those bubbles. They're more noticeable on bigger ones than smaller ones. So I'm just using the side of this squeegee and I'm just kind of pressing it down, making sure I don't have any bubbles. Okay. Well, there's a little bubble right here on his little nose. Okay, that looks good. So this is what we look like. So see, I got bubbles up here. See these bubbles? I'm not worried about them because they're not the silk screen. This middle part is the silk screen. So everything that's not the turquoise is actually where your color's going. So all these bubbles, careless about. So now what I'm going to do with my cow is I'm going to do like a hot mess to him. I don't want him all the way brown because this is a chalkboard and it's black and I think the brown's going to get lost. So I'm going to use a little bit of my bark, my brown, and I'm going to mix it with some fawn. So I'm going to mix these two together and I'm going to do what's called a hot mess. Because you know what? It's a hot mess. So I'm going to stir my paste because I want my paste the consistency of Greek yogurt cake batter. We did not use the brown today, so he needs to be thinned down a little bit. And I'm just stirring him up. That's all I'm doing. I'm stirring him up. I don't know if you can see. Not really. So that's pretty good consistency now. So when you're dealing with chalk, you want to be have a mind on a mission. So before you start applying your paste to your project, you want to know what you're doing. So kind of take a minute, figure out your plan, figure out your battle plan before you jump into it. So I'm figuring out my colors I'm going to use. I'm opening them, I'm stirring them, I'm getting them ready. And then I'm going to go to town. Okay, whoops, I see a bubble back here on the tail. Okay, so what I'm going to do, can y'all see right here, is I'm going to take some of my fawn, and I'm just going to sporadically just kind of toss them, no rhyme or reason, just tossing them, just kind of moving them around. Now you don't want to go totally crazy because everything I'm putting down I'm going to lose. There's no way I can put it back in my jar because it's going to be mixed with brown. So, you know, you don't want to go like totally crazy. You can always add if you need to, but you can't take away. Now I've got my brown in here. Oh, Nelly. And I'm just kind of sporadically kind of playing a little tic-tac-toe action. Tic-tac. Tic-tac-toe. Go down. So this is what you call a hot mess. Because I don't know if you can tell, it's looking like a hot mess. Hot mess, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take, this is our angled squeegee. It's got lots of different sides. And then I'm just going to drag it across the transfer. Now I want to move fairly fast because this is a fairly big piece here. And if I kind of twiddle my thumbs and chit-chat and not pay attention to what I'm doing and I'm talking and not finishing what I'm doing, it's going to dry. And then I am going to have a hot mess. So you want to make sure your silk screen is covered before you try to take it off. I don't have to worry about putting anything back into my jar because as you can tell, it's all mixed up, right? Okay, grab a corner, work it to the center, and then we're going to peel and reveal. So, that would be my cow. Well, he's different. He's like a spotted cow. Maybe he's got the measles. What do you think? You think my cow's got the measles? Grab my blow dryer and help us out with this drying part, maybe. I think I might have could use a little bit more fawn. What do you think? Oh, you like it? Well, he's different, huh? He's unique. Probably won't see another cow like this, I guess. Okay, let's move on to our next piece. So that is what you call a hot mess. Okay, so let's see how did we do in our voting? I'm going to have to move up to see how our voting was. Where am I at? Well, let's put the lid on this boy. I see cherry. So while my computer is reloading, let's do some pheasant. Oh, cherry 1. So we're going with a pink pig, huh? Thank you, Sandy. So I'm just fuzzing. Okay, so that's 3 fuzzes. And then we're going to apply them to my chalkboard. So have y'all saw these little animals on top of each other before? It's like I was trying to look to see if I had saw any designs made with this particular one, and I didn't see any made with this particular one, but I saw one made with an older one, and they were doing the stacking on the pig and the cow, and I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. I like that. So here we are stacking. I'm trying to find where the cow is here, so the pig is standing on the cow. That's the goal anyway. I gotta get all the air bubbles out. Let me get this so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Y'all see better there? So I'm just pressing out all those air bubbles because once again we've got another big silk screen here. So I gotta make sure all the bubbles are out. Sometimes you can feel them. Sometimes you can just kind of lean back and kind of look to see if you see a bubble. Well, ago I didn't see one, but when I turned the frame a different way, I caught a glimpse of one. You'll normally find them when you pull your silk screen up and you have like an irregular pattern in your design, and you're like, oh, that must have been a bubble. And sometimes it'll do some bleeding where the bubbles are. But I think that happened today at the workshop. Somebody's bled, but we just took it off and redone it. Okay, that looks pretty good on the pig. So see how I've got bubbles all over the place and I didn't worry about anything other than my silk screen. That's all I care about. I'm not wasting my time worrying about the rest of it. So I'm just going to spray some water in here. You want this to be cake batter, Greek yogurt consistency, and he's not. It's not too far off. But I think the other day when I came to get this color out, it had really dried up. I mean, it had dried pretty good. So I put some water in here and I just kind of let it sit. I didn't use it that day, I don't think. I used a different color. But I just put water in here and kind of let it sit in there, and it kind of reconstituted back. And so now it's back to the consistency it needs to be. So this one's pretty big. I think I might clean my angled guy. So I think I'm going to need him. Okay, so let's put us some pink on here, some pink cherry blossom. Okay, so here Going to take my cherry blossom, and we're just going to cover that silk screen. Okay, now this is only one color here, so now I can take that excess and I can put it back into my jar, because I'm not contaminating it with all the other colors like we had on the Hot Mess one. Back into my jar to reuse. Okay, moment of glory. So you're going to grab a corner, work it to the center, and then you're going to pull it off. Putting them into my water bath so I can wash them and reuse them. And this is what we've got. We've got our measled cow at the bottom, and then we have, boy, that's a pretty big pig on him, isn't it? That poor cow holding up that big old pig. But we can have us some bacon right there. Put our lid on my cherry blossom since I'm done with that one. Okay, let's draw this. Okay, so on to our chicken. Now I don't know, it does look like a rooster, doesn't it? Does it look like a rooster or a chicken? I'd gotten out red to do this one with. Not quite sure if it's just a chicken or if it is a rooster, but I have red out for him. So that's what we're going to use. So we're going to fuzz. Okay, we're going to put this one on top of the pig. Get all the air bubbles out again. A little easier as we get to smaller and smaller transfers. Doesn't take quite as long to put them down. You think red would look good? So here we are. I think if this was a skating song, I remember skating to this song. Woo, my goodness, this red is dried up. Can y'all see how dried up that red is? Pretty good. I think I said the last time I used this red, I was going to have to break out a new one. But I am very thrifty. I like to get every drop. I'm just trying to loosen up this red and make him so he's cake batter. Greek yogurt consistency, and then we are ready to move on. Clean off our angled squeegee. So when you're cleaning all these, you just clean them in water. It's pretty much all you need. Easy breezy. So hopefully this red's not clumpy. We'll see here in a minute. So here's my red. Back into my jar. Might be able to get 1 or 2 more projects out of that red before it's done. So as you can tell, you don't really need a whole lot of color here. A little goes a long way. Little goes a long way. So there's our chicken, rooster, whatever it is. Hit at it with our blow dryer. Y'all still there? Is it still going on? Yeah, I got a notice saying it was blocked because of the music. So I turned the music off. So I don't know if you were still on or not. So did it block it, or what did it say on y'all's end? Did it say anything? Okay, so this is where we were before I had my technical difficulty. Obviously, they didn't like that song, did they? So, let's see what we're going to do with our little words. We've got, I don't know if we're going to be able to use these or not. Maybe we'll just put the farm. Because fresh looks funny. He's doing a little weird thing. Fresh from. I don't know. I don't know if it'll all fit. No, it's not all going to fit. So I guess we're just going to use the farm. My final answer. So nothing happened? Was it still going on when I had a look at confusion on my face? I don't remember what it even said. It looked like it froze. And then it said something about music blocked. Your video's blocked because of the music, yada, yada, yada. So I was like, okay, well, let me go turn the music off if you're going to be that way about it. It was reloading. Okay, that must have been what happened. So, music's gone. I didn't like the music. I said I didn't have the rights, Sandy. It didn't work. Well, bummer. I was really enjoying the music too. Okay, so I'm just using white, and then I have the farm up here at the top, and all that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna grab it and take it off. And there we go. We have the farm. What do you think? Fun while it lasted. Yeah, it was fun. We jammed out a little bit. We jammed out a couple of times. Maybe we can jam out and then turn it off when I get my little notice. We'll see. Okay, so there we go. So we used the, see, what was this transfer called? I think it was called Fresh from the Farm was the name of the transfer. So that's a size C transfer. It's $24.99. And then we put it on a Grayson frame. This is a 12.5 by 18 frame is what we used today. And the frame is $29.99. And of course we use all of our colors. Now our chalk paste is $12.99 each. Or we have singles. These are what we call chalk singles. So if this is something that you would like and you want a couple of colors versus having to buy one 3-ounce jar each, which feel free to do that. I'd be more than happy to sell you that. But we can also do these little 3-inch, these singles. The singles you'd have to order from me directly versus my online shop. But the singles are $2 each. So just send me a little message on the colors I've got, and we can put that together for you. So we done this cute little project, and then we done our cute little home. That came out cute. So here's our cute little home. And then we used the No Place Like Home transfer on that one. That one's also a $24.99 transfer. And then we put it on these cute little houses we got from the Dollar Tree. So there you go, guys. I hope y'all had a good night. Hey, look, I've got 2 minutes to spare. I did good tonight. Our share word is #cow. And then tomorrow we'll come back on at 7 o'clock Central Time and do drawings for giveaways. And if we get 10 more tonight, then we'll do two drawings. If we don't get our 10, then we just do our one drawing. Okay? Y'all have a good night.